welcome to this edition of College Basketball on the Big South Network on ESPN 3. Coming to you live from High Point University, where it will be the hosting Panthers welcoming the USC Upstate Spartans. We welcome you up into the historic Miller Center. He's Kevin McMahon. We call him Boom. I'm Daron Vaught. And Boom, today a couple of teams vying for positioning in the Big South standings, perhaps not quite as concerned with their regular season record as they are building some momentum while entering the postseason.
That's right. Everybody will say it. The Big South is a one-bid league.
We welcome you up to the historic Miller Center. I'm Daron Vaught, Reggie Walker along my side. Reggie, couple of teams coming off of big victories in Big South play. What are you looking for in each case as they look to build momentum?
Well, starting with the home team, High Point, you're looking for that consistency.
23 free throw attempts for High Point as opposed to only 10 for Eastern Washington. That was a big part of it, and a lot of energy from the bench players. Although the starters are young, the bench is even younger in some cases with less experience through the first 5 games of the season. Jamal Wright gives underneath to Azunabor. Back out. Wright up and under with the foul. Hits it in the lane. The senior will go to the line. Right again. 13 for Jamal Wright. He's yet to miss a shot. 5 for 5, including 2 from downtown. Jamal Wright now, the change from a 3 to a 2 certainly doesn't change his swagger. To the basket, floater in the lane.
He had an old-fashioned three-point play earlier in the game, if that counts for anything, too.
So because of the changed 3, he was bumped down to 12 points. That's his 6th make from the field. He now has 14. Bucks had numbers in transition, but pull back the reins. It's Nate Lewis with the basketball in his hands now. Doesn't shoot often, but when he does, he's dangerous from beyond the arc.
He is. He can get hot, and when he gets hot, look out, because he'll fill it up quickly.
Lazander again from the corner. Another three-point make for Charleston Southern. And they are now 4 of 6 from deep, leading by 8. Holland. Catch and shoot, right for 3, too strong. Slay in there for the rebound. Quickly gets it back outside the three-point line to reset the offense.
Some big offensive rebounds here for High Point so far.
High post, Coleman pump fakes and drives, drawing contact on his way to the basket. Bedford. Jonkum, the one that's left wide open. And recovery with a foul for High Point. It'll go against Rob Peterson III.
Nice play for Radford to start the game to get Jonkum a look on the block there. Double screen for him, vertical cut off that diagonal, straight to the block.
Jonkum only 10 minutes in the overtime win against Charleston Southern on Thursday for Radford.
That's the first foul on Rob Peterson, too, again on the first possession here. Peterson is an important player for High Point on both ends of the court, so gotta monitor that. Just 13 seconds in.
He's a physical player. Peterson usually ends up with 3 or 4 fouls by the end of a contest as the 54.5% free throw shooter misses both. And we remain scoreless. Into Bryant Randleman. Now John Michael Wright. Now they go underneath to Caden Sanchez. Career high for him in addition to Jamal Wright on Thursday. Spinning away off his left foot. I think the Radford coaching staff wanted to travel, but no call, and it's the first bucket.
Sanchez shooting 57% on post-ups this season, #1 in the Big South. He was very good with the up and under move earlier this week against Hampton, but just a straight lefty hook on that post attempt.
Donald Hicks with the basketball for Radford. Quickly gives to Divine Eke. Now 10 to shoot for the Highlanders. Travis Fields Jr. into the corner. Carlik Jones travels on his first touch of the possession.
It's a good closeout by Bryant Randleman. Forced the turnover.
Now Randleman gets it across against Fields. Nothing underneath to Sanchez again. Back door, and it's knocked away. Great play from the help side by Eke.
Lots of motion, a lot of down screens for High Point so far. Some of those floppy sets once again for JMW. Nice look by Rob Peterson, just better defense by Radford.
Hand off to Fields, now into the corner. Hicks for three, leaning. Buries it nothing but net. Radford with its first points and its first lead. Eric Coleman Jr. gives to Bryant Randleman. No space again for Wright for a potential three.
Earlier this week, Darren, we saw Hampton did a good job on JMW taking away his obvious airspace touches.
Another well-executed pivot for Sanchez in the post, but he can't hit the layup, and it goes back to the Highlanders.
Good split.
Travis Fields Jr. from mid-range makes it 5-2.
Boy, with Fields and with Jones, they really do have two playmakers that both can create off the bounce, both run pick and roll, both play slash and kick basketball.
Fields at 42% on the season from the field. Just a hair under that from three-point range at 41.7%. A dangerous shooter. More trouble for High Point, catching fire JMW, and it rattles off. Eke misses on the high screen. They go to Jonkum. He just spun away from his man, Eric Coleman Jr., who went for the ball initially on the pass.
You got deep post position there. That's too easy.
Tubby Smith sends Emmanuel Izunabor there to midcourt at the right of your screen. Peterson passes up an open look for three. Pass nearly picked off, but Randleman, a cut to the basket, can't get it to fall, and is fouled by Jonkum. So Bryant Randleman on an aggressive play gets a couple of free throws.
Couple nice plays for Randleman so far. Again, the closeout that forced the turnover from Jones, that's something that, I know it's cliched, that doesn't show up in the stat book as far as a closeout, but that's excellent defense. The nice High Point's had a little bit of trouble getting north-south offensively. Nice job by Randleman to be able to put it on himself and get to the rim.
74% on the season. Randleman the first of two. It rattles away as Izunabor will grab Coleman Jr. And a couple of substitutions for Radford as Fields and Jonkum leave. In come Josiah Jeffers, the sophomore from right here in the Triad of North Carolina, Burlington. Randleman second off the heel. Eke the rebound. Kyrie Walker, the redshirt sophomore, also into the contest for the Highlanders.
Drag
Jones,
pick and roll for Jones.
Deep into the paint, dumps it underneath, and Eke loses his handle and a late foul call. Will keep it with Radford.
Those transition ball screens are so tough to defend. You see those two high screens, they call that a drag screen. Jones able to get into the paint. Nice drop pass. And Eke's pretty good around the basket, too. 18 dunks on the season.
Well, just a 33% free throw shooter, and misses his first there as Bryant Randleman, who committed the personal foul, is replaced by the junior point guard Denny Slay, who leads High Point in assists on the season. And closely behind, it'll be a right for a right. Out goes John Michael. In comes Jamal, the star of just 2 nights ago here at the Millis Center. Jamal with a career-high 34 points. He matched his previous career high of 20 by the half.
Yeah, he was ridiculous Thursday night. The shot he threw in at the end, too, on the 4-point play, just incredible.
Here he is, right for three, and he leaves it short. Good hustle to get his own rebound. Sanchez can't hit it underneath, and the rebound goes down to Divine Eke, who really is doing a lot of damage underneath the basket. Carleek Jones. That's his first basket. 19.9 points per contest. He has 3 in this one and sends us into the timeout with Radford ahead by 9 at High Point.
It turns into